Welcome to lesson number 0, Learn C Programming on the Raspberry Pi. Okay, I have to tell you something right off the bat. I'm recording lesson 0 after I have completed the first 4 lessons. So this is kind of a prequel to explain a little bit about this series of lessons about learning how to program the C language on the Raspberry Pi. The first thing you should know is that I'm a retired programming teacher. I taught coding for about 32 odd years. I still do some occasional teaching part-time, but mostly I just work on my own at home on different kinds of projects that I enjoy. Projects dealing mostly with robotics. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this prequel, this beginning of these lessons now, is that I noticed after completing the first 4 lessons that my style seems to be kind of ad hoc and random. What that means is that I don't really prepare very much for these lessons. I try to code on the fly, so I make mistakes, I back up, and I redo them and I try to fix them. I also find myself jumping around from one topic to another. So I guess you could say this whole program is not going to be really that well organized, but I can tell you that my goal is to teach you C programming, number 1. Number 2, I'd like you to learn something about the Raspberry Pi, which is it's a wonderful computer. And number 3, I'm hoping that you'll also get a really good understanding of the Linux operating system. So, yeah, these lessons are going to be about C programming, about the Pi, and about Linux. And if you ask me how long it's going to take, my guess is maybe a year. I'm not sure. Could be less, could be more. But if you continue and are persistent and you go through all the lessons and you do the examples, then probably in a year or so you'll be a heck of a great programmer in C and on the Raspberry Pi, and you'll also be a good user of Linux. So that's basically what I want you to know at the beginning, is that if you're looking for something really structured, then you should probably just buy a book and follow it chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, you could also find a lot of videos online of learning how to C program that are very well organized, very structured. All the code is laid out for you. Then you could, if that's something you would prefer, then you can find videos like that. You can find lessons like that. But my lessons, I have to warn you, are going to be a little bit off the beaten track, I'd say. A little bit here, a little bit there. You'll see that I do jump from topic to topic. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you this as kind of a warning of what you're in for if you do continue with lesson 1. So without further ado, you can start lesson 1. Thank you very much.